Good afternoon. How are you guys?
Good.
Good. So, it's been a while since I've seen you guys. So, can anyone recap what we did last week? Kylie. What did we recap?
Stress.
Stress. Right. We did cover over stress. Does anyone remember some of the details that we went over?
School.
School.
How it affects you in everyday life.
Thank you. Anything else?
Drama.
Drama. Was that part a thing that was a stressor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that something that stressed you out? Thank you. So I see that you guys all brought back your homework assignments.
Yeah.
I see that. Thank you very much for doing that for me. So I figure we'll just go around and share our different experiences with stress. We'll kind of go over some coping skills, and at the end I have a little game planned.
Ooh.
Yeah, a game. I'm pretty excited about it too. So who wants to go first? Kylie wants to go first. Go ahead. Let's hear what stressed you out this week.
Homework, practice, school, falling at school, and little sisters, of course.
Your little sisters, of course. Why, of course?
They're brats. They called me a brat, so I'm older.
So they're picking on you.
Yeah.
Do they king up on you?
Yes.
I see that. So, how do you handle that?
I just ignored it. Say whatever. Whatever you think.
I think that's interesting. Thanks for sharing that coping skill. That's a coping skill, ignoring, right? Okay, who else wants to share a little bit of what they had? Okay, Sean?
School, getting grounded, homework, bullies at school, bullying other kids.
So what was the main thing that stuck out to you there?
Bullies at school, bullying other kids.
Is that a big issue this week?
Yeah, at my school, especially. Just at school every week.
Do you mind elaborating a little bit?
There's always people picking on other people. Mostly because of, probably clothing. A lot of the reason how other kids are dressed compared to the other kids. And
Anyone else have that going on in school? Bullying?
Fighting.
You guys see a lot of fighting at school? So what?
Huh?
So what goes on with the fighting?
They just fight.
Is it over clothes like you were saying, or
I don't know.
they just fight? Okay, well thanks. Anything else you want to add on that list?
Sleeping.
Sleeping?
Yeah.
What about sleeping?
I had a very bad habit of not being able to go to sleep before 12.
Me too. No, I'll go to sleep late, like 9 or 10ish, and I'll wake up like 4 o'clock in the morning.
So really,
No, it's not.
well, thank you for sharing, Sean. Let's hear yours, Nikki.
My homework, school, girls drama, getting my phone taken away, hurting my ankle, and not being able to play sports.
Ouch. So how did that stress you out this week?
I had more homework and it took forever.
Forever. You else have a lot of homework and it take forever to do. I see you guys all put homework on there, so homework seems to be a big issue. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I like homework.
You don't like homework?
Well, since we have 6 classes, we have 6 classes, so homework in every class is not always the easiest. Especially because I don't like doing it.
Me too.
How about you and homework, Nikki? Do you not like doing your homework, or do you like doing your homework? You don't like doing it? Is it a stressor?
Sometimes I like doing it because I feel so girl drama.
Oh, you having issues with girl drama? That's your big one? Does anyone else have issues with drama at school?
Relationships.
What?
People trying to be in relationships. Too big. Especially at my school. What's talking? I don't know what else to say.
What's going on with the girl drama?
friends and
Between your friends? So you're having fights with your friends? Anyone else have big fights with their friends and have a way of coping with that?
The way I think about it is if they're a real friend, they'll get over it.
Yep.
How about Kylie? What do you think?
Me and my friends never fight.
You never fight.
That's what she said.
What's the secret to that? Since why do you think you and your friends never fight?
Because we all have something in common, and we all talk about stuff, and we all have fun, we all laugh.
The one thing I think about is that if the only reason people most likely get in a fight is because they disagree on something, so maybe you guys can agree to disagree.
What do you think about that? Maybe that suggestion from Sean. Agreeing to disagree. Does that help with your fights? Do you think it can help?
yeah,
Can you help a little bit? Is it you fighting or is it people around you fighting?
people around me.
So you're not really involved. How so?
Because my friend Kylie, her friend Marcella wants her to choose between me and her. So I just said I don't care what you do when you're doing that. And Friday, I didn't talk to her in the morning because I didn't feel like it because I knew that she was going to go out by Sunday at lunch. And so we got in a huge argument when we got home. And then
What turned out?
for Monday, I just couldn't do it.
So you're arguing and you're just avoiding. See, so that's your way of dealing with the stress with your friends, is just not handling it, not dealing with it.
Because she
Chose to your friends.
Yep.
Well, thank you for sharing that situation. I mean, you said you don't fight with your friends, right? So you and your friends never fight. So I mean, that's not really an issue, you really deal with. And you say your friends, it's only your true friends if they don't fight back, they're gonna get over it eventually, right? So if they're your true friends, they won't really care. They just say whatever, correct? Okay. Well, thanks for sharing, guys. I mean, sound like you guys had a eventful week, and so now I figured we can cover some of the things to deal with the little stress or the stressors you guys have. I mean, homework. So what's something we could do to deal with the stress in our homework? Let's just throw ideas out. Just go ahead.
Okay. Notes on the subject to help you do it.
Thank you.
Study buddy. Have somebody to.
Tutor,
Study buddy. Notes.
Pay attention in class.
That's what you're gonna say. Pay attention in class. I mean, that's a good one. I mean, homework is. I mean, you come home and you have all these other things to do, correct?
yeah.
Better things.
When I want to go to my friend's house, I have homework. I'm like, oh.
Homework kills.
Okay, so go ahead.
I have something to say about homework. So to all teachers that think they're always saying that class time is not time for socializing, but when we get home, we have more work to do from class. So they're taking our social time away and putting their time in it with their work, which makes it not fair either way for them or for us. But for us to talk at school should be fair because we can't talk outside of school because we already have work from school.
Okay.
Tongue twister, but.
What do you guys think about that? It's a lot. You don't understand that? Well, what I think he was saying was he feels like teachers are taking away the time during class because you guys aren't supposed to be socializing. But then he gives you homework at home the time you're supposed to be socializing, so it's not really fair.
They're the dictators.
So, what else did you guys have in common? Do you think that you guys heard?
Uh,
Let's hear from Kylie this time.
school.
I think we touched a little bit on school. Like you mentioned bullies, you mentioned like drama. What's your school issue?
one special ed kid, and they're really mean to him. Well, there's a couple. There's a girl. She just special ed, so she's kind of different, and they were like following her to see what she would do, and then like she stopped. Like I felt really bad because they were my friends doing it, but they were my friend boys and like a couple of my friend girls. They were like not chasing her, running after her, but walking with her to see what she would do, and she just stopped, sat there, and started crying. So I was like, oh my gosh, I felt so bad. They didn't mean to bully them, but like she's special ed, so she just sat there and cried. So like, oh,
I don't know what you call it. They didn't mean to bully her.
yeah, I don't know if they meant to bully her. They were just following her to see what she did. So
That could be a form of harassment by just following someone. Well, especially if you know that they're special ed. At our school, we don't have that because we don't have we have different things for special ed people. So they don't have to deal with that kind of nonsense.
Thank you for sharing, Kylie. Okay, so you guys think that, like, how would you react to that? How can you eliminate that from happening? Nikki, let's hear from you. What do you think can be prevented from, like, help prevent bullying in school? Or in Kylie's situation, what do you think you could do to help that?
I would stay on school.
Thank you. How do you think you would handle it?
if like I don't know why they do it, but like they were my friends, so I'm sure they would listen to me if I would have said, please stop, because maybe special ed, so she maybe doesn't know what's happening, so she's probably scared because there's a lot of people. So I would have been like, can you stop, because you don't know how she feels.
Thank you. I mean, thanks. That's good. Thank you. Okay, so let's list some like coping mechanisms that we came up with. So you said just stay out of it, right? Just stay out of the drama. What about when it came to homework? Just do it and try and get through it.
Yeah.
And then
Look it up online.
Kylie, you said, just stand up for your friends, stand up for people, help the bullying situation. And what did you say about it? What do you think?
Which one?
The bullying situation.
What did I say? I did say something in the first one.
I remember you said you had a separate place for students in special ed that are in special ed.
Well,
so
yeah,
that
but
doesn't really happen. But you with clothes and stuff.
Wait,
said,
so what kind of bullying are you talking about? Special. Well, we have special programs like WEB, which I'm in. It's where we're taking care of every 7th grader. We have a group of 7th graders we take care of. So usually, if that happens, we just have to. I said that word last week too. We had to diffuse the situation with words, not fists.
Thank you. So we have diffuse situation, leadership, just get your homework done.
Take responsibility.
So what I'm going to do with all these is kind of give you guys a copy of it to help you guys remember of things to help you when you guys get stressed out. Some other things that I've done, what about, have any of you guys done a stress ball? Like you get really mad at something, you just grab a ball and squeeze it.
Or I just throw a stuffed animal at the wall.
That's one way. Okay, thank
I
you.
just squeeze my
listen
hand.
to music and play.
Music and play on your
Or
phone.
like I squeeze a wrist and go like that.
Block out the ears.
Walk out the ears. Thanks for sharing, guys.
That's really nice.
That's interesting. So I think that's a pretty good list of how to deal with stressors. And how about that game we were talking about? Because one game that I hear, one thing that we know is kind of helps with stress is laughter. And so let's start. I have this game kind of planned out, and what I'll do is I'll make copies of this and get you guys a list of these, and that way you guys can take them. But we'll play a quick game and get you guys out of here because I know it's getting a little late. So it's called 2 Lies, 1 Truth. So what we do is we'll go around and we'll take turns, and I'll even play. So what we do is I'll write three things about myself, and two are the truth and one's a lie. And you guys get to guess which is the truth and which is the lie. Okay. So do you want me to go first, or do you guys want to go first?
You go
Do
first.
you want me to go first?
Can you
Okay.
like show us, like give us a idea about it?
Well, you guys will get to read it. So what I'll do is I'll write it down, and then I can either read it
You
out
know
loud.
what we should do? Like
Go ahead.
put your name and then like after put like say put 3 fast, right? 3
Uh-huh.
and then put a line right there and then right like Nikki right there and then after her 3 and then shut out
Okay.
and then like
You can do that. So I'll put my name up here, and then what I'll do is I'll write down my 3, and then you guys can try and guess what my 2 truths and 1 lie is. Because they're not going to be in order. It's just going to be, and I'll send it around so someone can read it out loud. Does that sound like an interesting game? Okay. So
True truth.
okay. So here's my 2 truths and 1 lie. I think Nikki read them a little bit. She's busting up laughing. So do you want me to read them out loud, or do you guys want to read them?
I'll read it.
Okay, you want to read them? Okay, so I'll put my.
No.
Oh, you want me to read them?
Yeah, I want to read it.
Let's vote. Okay, who wants me to read it? Who wants to read their own, or to have someone else read it?
read your own, read your own, read your own.
Yeah, I want to read mine.
Okay.
But I want to read yours.
We'll
But
do
I
it.
want to read mine. So.
Okay, so this is okay. My first one is I love softball. I'm a picky eater, and I'm a professional singer. Go ahead.
Professional
The
singers.
top 2 is the truth, the bottom one is the lie.
That is, I am a horrible singer. I do not sing well, or do I actually sing very often? So, who wants to go next?
No, Sean.
You want Sean to go first? Is that okay? Okay, so Sean can
I'll
go.
go last. I'll go last. I'll go last.
That's fine. So, what we can do is, like, you guys can start thinking of the ones that you guys are gonna write. Get them in your head. This should go pretty easy. Okay, so let's hear 'em.
Okay. I love basketball. I like onions on my hamburger. And I have many friends.
And what?
I have many friends. A lot.
Who wants to take a whack at this one? Okay, go ahead, Kevin.
Many friends.
Is that correct? No? Okay.
Yeah.
You don't like onions?
I have so many friends.
Oh, I didn't know what that meant.
I hate onions.
Okay, so who wants to go next?
But that was a good one. I tricked you. I got you.
Who's going next? Nikki, you're gonna go next? Okay, so.
See my handwriting though?
Okay, so. You have yours in your head already? So thank you for sharing. So, Sean, that was interesting. So, onions.
Please don't like the smell of them listening.
Can I put 4 things?
You want to try and make it hard? Before.
And then we'll go up to 10 someday. That'd be really hard.
I know.
2 lives, 8 truths.
Look at what I said.
So, it's like a paragraph. Is that when you fell at school, like you said in your notes? What she's thinking.
Pretty late.
We'll finish up here. We'll recap and then. Do you have yours in your head already?
Yep.
Do you know what you're gonna write? Okay. She's gonna make hers tricky. She's thinking.
Need a pen because I forget really easily.
Keep them in there. Keep them in there. Okay, go ahead. Read them aloud.
Okay. The first one is sometimes I wear makeup. Second one is I like to listen to country. And the other one is I like to sing.
The country.
Country.
Country. Okay, come on, Kylie. Let's hear them.
Good luck.
Are they gonna trick us?
Yes.
You wanna write? You just wanna know them? Do you know them out loud instead of writing them? Or do you need to write them? Okay.
I didn't need to write mine.
Or you could say yours out loud.
Yeah. I hate writing. I'm verbal. I'm a verbal.
Verbal person.
Yeah, I'm what's that called when you learn by using your hands? You're
Tactile.
No.
A
Sign
tactile.
language? I don't know. I don't know.
no, my teachers.
A tactile learner.
No, I like to learn with my hands on. I don't like sitting writing or talking or anything. I like doing it. Like projects in class.
One that I know is tactile learner. If you could just do things like
Sometimes
tactile with your
snake,
hands. and
Or I
stuff.
mean a lizard. Bali.
Okay, Kylie's is gonna be hard because she has 4, so it's 3 truths and 1 lie, correct?
Or 2 lies or 2 truths. Kylie.
That's here.
Number 1, I like helping others. Number 2, I like having ketchup on my cheeseburger. 3, I love softball. 4, I like animals. Can I pick someone?
Really?
Or you can?
I like ketchup on my hamburgers as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
You don't like ketchup on your burgers?
Because I like onions, so
Are you guys hungry? Because 2 of you guys mentioned food.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted.
I wanted something, but I didn't know it was nothing.
Okay, so to wrap up the session, we came up with, you guys brought in your stressors. You guys brought in your stressors for the week, and we kind of came up with some ideas to try and help you cope with them. Came up with some, they're called coping mechanisms. Like I said, I listed them. I'll make copies. Go ahead.
What's a mechanism?
It's like a way to.
I thought it was something to make something else work.
Okay, that is an awesome explanation. Thank you. Hopefully, we were able to cover some of those, and let's try and take those since bullying seems to be a really big issue within schools nowadays. So hopefully, we can take some of the things we came up with and take some things we came up with and use it next week. So go ahead.
One other thing that's a big problem: obesity
What?
in school. There's a lot of very big kids with bad heart rate. Because if you have over 8 while doing this in 6 seconds, you will have a bad heart
Over 8 what?
Thank you. I haven't really noticed that yet. But thank you for sharing. And so, like I said, we're wrapping it up now. So we just went over kind of what we've covered, and hopefully we can take what we learned into next week. And so next week, just I plan on checking in to see how those things worked. And next week, I think we'll do another activity, and that'll be our last session.
Okay,
So
bye.
have a good week, guys. Bye.
Bye. Peace.
rate.